I just want to go back.
Okay then guys, so let's get straight to it. So you've just gone through my talking point video as to how and why and where we're actually going to be going with this script flip. Alright, so TradingView, updated version, updated video. I'm going to start with the GBP AUD here. Firstly, any nonsense you have when you first join TradingView, please delete it so we just have a clear chart. Time frames, we want to focus on monthly, weekly, daily, 4-hour, and the hourly. And I'll get into the Fibonacci and stuff in a moment, but yeah, we want it nice and clean. So, monthly, weekly, daily, 4-hour, and then the hourly. What I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys now how we're going to flip the script and how we're going to be moving going forward and why. First of all, what we want to do, we want to ensure that we have this selected here too. So now what we can see is the price action here on the right hand side, which we want to stick to the 4-hourly and the daily time frame with, and then we can also flip over to the weekly and monthly if we wish and when we want to. Over here, primary is going to be the hourly for execution, guys. We can execute with the 4-hour, but the hourly is going to be our main point of call for execution. Right, so standard green and red candles, you guys can go to the settings to do all of this. Style, here we go, borders, wicks, all black. Show line, down, unselected here. Scales, we can always have the symbol name if you want there. Countdown to bar close, that's quite important for us. And background, you may start with a watermark. Okay, take the watermark straight off. Crosshair, black, and we want this selection. Scales text, I like mine blue, number 11, size 11. Background, vertical grid lines, horizontal grid lines, all white. White. So we do not see any vertical or horizontal grid lines. Symbol description, we can put that up top if you want to. I suggest yes, maybe. Show chart source, no, and bar change values, no. So we just have this clean cut chart. Okay, we apply that to all. Thank you very much. Tools, we have the trend line tool. I like to keep mine blue. You can go through this in the settings up there. And we also have the horizontal ray, which we're going to be using. I like to keep mine black. You guys can go ahead and maybe put that to that degree, the 3rd degree along, keeping it solid and so on. As you can see right there, that snaps into the right axis. What else have we got here? Horizontal line, standard. We have, again, put that to 3rd thickness if you will, and keep that black, I suggest. Over here, we're going to be using a rectangle tool quite often. Zones such as. I like to have mine border, standard 1. Background on, you guys can play around with that. It's not rocket science. You will get more familiarized with these charts as you go along. But again, we want to keep it clean, concise, simple. Let's go ahead and delete that. So the trash can over here, we delete all tools. If you make a mistake and press that, there's a undo button at the top there. So backwards, forwards, okay. Up here, we also have templates, indicators, compare, blah, 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 blah. I'll go through that afterwards, but for now, we're going to take everything off. When you're using the 2 split screen chart, you want to keep this on. Drawings are replicated to both charts. So if I went ahead and put a horizontal array tool there, it's going to duplicate it on the right-hand side. So we want both of these in synchronization, basically. Chart-wise, okay, when you add your symbols in, so let's say you put GBP AUD, I type GBP AUD. We want to use the FXCM feed. These are different data feeds from different brokers. We're on the FXCM because they have the daily closure at 10 p.m, which is London time, and 10 p.m. is when the daily candlestick will reset itself. The daily candlestick will reset itself, and then we go ahead. We can do our daily analysis around 10:30. I will do videos based more upon this. But then what happens then is the average daily range, the ADR for the day, is now reset. And then we can go ahead and get ready for the next day. Do some analysis the night before and maybe wake up early in the London session like I like to do, 5:30, 6 a.m. Again, more videos to follow suit with that. Over here, what else? Okay, so ellipse tool. I like to keep my ellipse tool if you go to the settings. Border, keep the border on there if you wish, 1 or 2, it doesn't really matter. Choose the background. This is just for highlighting, maybe high lows, lower swing highs, all of that good stuff. Text tool, very, very handy. I like to keep mine 16, and we can write anything in here, and then we can do chart annotations and so on, and we can go from there. What else do we have? Call out tool is quite important to me. I like it because we can actually select certain points in the market, move it around, write our text in there. Again, great for annotations, great for journaling. Process of journaling is quite important. What else do we have? Okay, so over here we have our long and short positions, which is a risk reward tool. I will get into that later on. But over here, guys, we have our fib retracement tool. Out of all of these tools on this axis, on the left bar, fib retracement is the only one we want to use. So setting up the Fibonacci, if I just move this over. Right, so setting up the Fibonacci, yours is going to look a little bit different to mine, but these are the settings that you want to use. So going forward, we do not want 0.5, which is to 50%. We want to keep, okay, so starting from the scratch, trend line, take that off. 0.618, we want that green, keep it on. 0.786, blue, keep it on. 1, black, keep it on. Down here, please input minus 0.618, and then up here, minus 0.27. The rest can be left blank. Levels, prices, percents, absolutely. Background may be on, take that off, guys. Labels need to be on the right-hand side, and we want to keep it in the middle. I'll get more onto Fibonacci as we get later on, as we get through later on. But that's how you want the fib tool to be. Very, very sweet, short, simple. Other than that, we don't really use any of the other tools, to be honest. If we do, I will be bringing that up and showing you guys exactly how I would interpret them and place them onto the chart. Over here, I see the watch list that will build, and you can just go ahead and type in whichever currency pair you need to do. All of this is garbage. People talking all day long. You know, you don't really want to get involved with any of that because it can distract you. I have a little economic calendar here as well, but we'll get to that afterwards. Right, so we have clean charts. 4 hourly, daily on the right hand side, hourly on the left hand side. Oops, got GBP JPY over there. Let me just correct that. GBP AUD, FXCM. Cool, that's it. British pound, Australian dollar, British pound, Australian dollar. All right, now what we're going to do to flip the script, guys, is this. So, as I was mentioning on the video, many of us are programmed in certain ways to look at the market. Many of us are programmed in certain ways through how we've been trained or how we've, you know, gone through our trading journey and our analytical journey as well on the charts to maybe be more comfortable in holding a short position or be more comfortable in holding a long position. So what we want to do, we want to balance out the two sides of our brain when we interpret what we can see on the charts. So let's say, for instance, the way you've taught yourself or the way you've been mentored or the way you've just, you know, come along your journey in the foreign exchange market, you may be, when it comes down to a ratio, a percentage ratio, 65, 70% more suited to hold short trades than long trades. So you might get a little bit nervous on a long entry and you may cut the trade out. You may not allow it to actually run to its full potential. You may not have that confidence. It's all about the confidence, guys. So what we want to do by flipping the script, if we hit Control and I, oh sorry, not Control and I, Option I on the keyboard, look what happens. Backwards charts, mirrored charts, okay? What we want to do over here, if you keep in mind the Option I, you can try this, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. What we can do is we can flip the chart where we need to and when we need to. It doesn't mean that you have to keep it, you know, as I'm going to program it going forward. You can have a play around with this and you can see if it suits your needs. If it doesn't, then just completely allow it and, you know, continue to do what you feel comfortable and what helps you the most. But I'm going to show you another way of looking at the charts to assist us in balancing out our confidence and bullish to bearish buy-sell ratio. So if you go to option I, over here, we flip the charts upside down. Obviously, it looks a little bit strange because the candlesticks, green for bearish, red for bullish. We need to sort that out as well. So what also we can do, the suggestion is here, is that if you just follow me, this will all make sense in a moment. All right, so if we go to color theme, and we go to settings, we'll save this first. We go to settings, you go to style. All right, so what I want to do with the candles, because obviously they are opposite. We want to go black, black. All of these settings are now black. Okay. As you can see, one theory is that you have the indicators, you have the signals, you have your own mental battles and demons to deal with in the market, and you also have the colored charts. Now what we've done, we're trying to eradicate subconscious programming to allow us to see, number one, the chart alternatively, i.e. vice versa, upside down. And number two is to eradicate some of the price fluctuation that may scare us through large bars which are red or green if we are in, let's say, an opposite position. Now, over here, what we can then do once you've colored these black and once you've pressed option I, so again, if I press option I, we're back to normal. Option I, reverse. Right click, go to color theme, save as, and save it as Astro Flip. Astro Flip. Okay, so now when you're going to program other charts, like I have all of these already programmed over there, but once you're opening new charts, once you've saved this one, you can go to color theme, click on Astro Flip, and it's going to, let me show you here. Astro Flip, bang. There you go, it does it for you. Color theme, and you can go back to color. So if you wanted to take this back to color in a steady and rapid manner, go to settings and, oh no, sorry, don't go to settings. On the color chart, go to color theme, save as, and then color. So if I want to take this back, I go to color, and there we go. If I want to go back to Astro Flip, bang, as you can see, ready and waiting. I'm going to go into more principles in a moment. I'll do a complete video regarding this and how it can actually help us. But first, I just want to get everybody's charts set up. So here we have the daily and the 4-hour main points of call. The main points of call. And over here, we want to keep it as it is. Guys, as you go along, you can maybe change this black as well. But let's see how we get on with this. Firstly, and again, I want to bring parts of the psychology together when we are looking at the charts, how we view it, and also to do what 99%, I say 90 because a few people do it in the market, but a lot of the people are viewing it in the same mannerism, the same direction, the same color. We want to eradicate all of the baggage. This is what this season is about for Astro FX. Eradicating the baggage going forward to bring more success. Okay, so we got that. What I'd like to do over here as well, guys, is on the hourly. If you can follow me, we go into, we go to indicators, we go to search, we go to type in moving average exponential, and then we want to double click the moving average. We want to maybe, let's go with black. We want to also make that a little bit thicker. Inputs, we want an 8 EMA, close offset, okay. What we can then do to save this as a preset is we go to indicators, we go to templates, save indicator template, and we go Astro EMA, bang. If you want Astro EMA over here, we go to Astro EMA, and that'll do that for us, but again, then you have to just click option I, but we're not really going to be using that on the 4-hourly. This is mainly just for the hourly time frame to allow us to get those better executions using this as a tool going forward. And then what we can do is we can keep our charts clean. Okay, so what we have over here, we have the 4-hour and the daily, Astro Flip, black candles. I'll go into why I put the candles black afterwards in further detail in the next video. And over here we have our execution time frame, primary execution time frame with the moving average set, so we can ride out that train. We can jump on the train when it's moving with a little bit of extra confidence, and also trade the breaker of the MA, which is obviously from the last piece of course material that we had. Now what you want to go ahead and do, you want to go and save now. Okay, save this as GBP AUD. Now going forward, my focus, GA, because again we're going to be going through all of these charts together on the webinars, on the day and the weekly breakdowns, whatever it may be. GBP AUD, USD CAD, and gold. So if I go over to USD CAD right now, guys, I'm just going to I have a few markups on here at the minute, but on the, sorry, that's on the day, but on the hourly, here we go. I have the if I go to indicators and if I go to templates and then I go into let me just get the I have to just reload. Once you do presets, by the way, and then you go onto another chart, just reload, refresh the page, so then TradingView can catch up with what we've just done, and then it'll all be there. So Astro EMA right there, and then over here we have Astro Flip. So Astro Flip. And we can save that as USD CAD, and then also, sorry, if I load the chart and we go into gold, I already have my gold set up, as you can see. If I now just change that color, go to Astro EMA, bang, there we have ATMA, beautiful, and then we have Astro Flip over here. So what we're actually doing, if I compare charts, okay, I compare charts. I'll leave this for the next video. I'm going to jump on the next video now. I'm going to go into this in further detail, and I'm always going to be referring back to this on the videos, and I just want to warm you up to this concept going forward. And trust me guys, this is going to blow your mind going forward. And then oil as well, I have the oil in there. I will be utilizing the oil chart as we go through. I'm currently looking at BTC, XRP, Ethereum. This is mainly Kryptonary material, but everything stands again with cryptos, mainly those three cryptocurrencies to be honest, but you can use this across the board. So that's the chart setup. Anything else that I've missed out? I don't think so. But yeah, just ensure you have all your charts laid out like this. So gold, USD CAD, GA. So as you can see, I have mine. If I just bring my browser down for you, as you can see, GA, gold, CAD, oil, saved, so I can open them on the browser on my Safari on my phone, and I can also open my laptop in the morning. I have like 3 or 4 laptops. I will be doing a video on my workstation as well. And I can just open it up, I can click GA, and bang, my analysis comes to life. It's all there on the chart. Alright, so that's the first video. I'm going to get into the second one now and explain this concept in further detail. And this is also being used throughout the Element 13 content, which is going to be the unlockable feature down at the bottom in due time over the next few months. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Have a play around on TradingView if you are new. Stick with me with these new concepts, but you will get the hang of it. And the next video will explain in further detail as to how and why this can help you phenomenally.